Welcome back, everybody. People were asking me about 48-volt battery systems, and they said, I like the 48-volt batteries, but they're just so big. They are really great to have, though. I want a 48-volt system, but these 100-amp server rack batteries, golf cart batteries, just a little bit too big and heavy for me to handle easily myself, or for my setup, they need to be lighter weight. So there are other options, especially since you can get such a high output out of these. You can actually get a smaller battery and still have a huge amount of power storage and power output. So we're checking out LiTime's 48-volt 60-amp-hour golf cart battery that can also be used for battery storage for solar or off-grid power. If you're in a hurry and just trying to get a discount, feel free to use my promo code AdventureTech. You get an additional discount. Use the links in the comments or the description to get over the page, get a good deal, and help support my channel at the same time, which I always appreciate. So this smaller 48-volt battery is only 60 amp hours, so it's going to be a little bit lighter for you. This actually only weighs about 56 pounds. Instead of dealing with the 100 amp hour batteries, which run anywhere from 100 to 120 pounds, usually with these metal cases, you got a 56 pound battery, so it's gonna be easier for you to maneuver these, move them around, and find places to put them. All-in-one experience, true upgrade. Upgrade your system because you can replace your older batteries, which are heavier and cannot put out as much power. You're gonna have a lighter battery putting out more power. Your golf cart's gonna be lighter, it's gonna maneuver better, and it's gonna have more power, so it's gonna be faster. And this has power management on it that your other battery systems don't, so it's got built-in BMSs, keeping it lasting a very long time for you and keeping it running very safely for you. You got a continuous power load of 6.14 kilowatts. That is actually really amazing, and I'm surprised to see that. Usually, generally, even the 100 amp hour batteries have continuous output at 5,000 watts. This is 6,140 watts. And you got usable energy at 3.072 kilowatt hours. This is a lithium iron phosphate battery, so you can recharge this over 4,000 times at 100% depth of discharge. And this is 120 amp max output. It is just amazing to see that this can output at 120 amps continuously because it's only a 60 amp hour battery. I'm kind of speechless for that. I can't understate how amazing that is that this battery can put out over 6,000 watts continuously. This small battery, that means you could hook this small little battery up to your solar inverter charger and get huge output on this small system. This is really, really amazing. You got smarter, safer, and stronger power management because you got built-in technology that's keeping it safe. 20 plus advanced protections. The battery ensures stable, powerful performance and maximum safety. It's going to keep you safe from things like overvoltage, low temperature, and things like that. You don't have to worry about too much, and these batteries are maintenance free. There's really nothing you have to do with them. And check this out. You can actually hook 8 of these up in parallel and get 24.5 kilowatts of energy. That is a huge amount of power. That's actually more than the average daily use in the United States. So this gives you more than your average daily use if you get 8 of these. That's crazy. That means that you could slowly upgrade your system. You could start out with one of these, hook it to your solar inverter charger, have some huge power output, and over time you can pick up more of them and add them into your system, no problem, which is a good idea because sometimes people don't really know how much power they need. Especially when you get into using these systems, you kind of start using your power a little bit differently. So let's say the average in the United States is 22 kilowatt hours per day. Maybe on these systems you become extremely efficient. You only need 12 kilowatt hours a day. So as you get these batteries, you can buy more as needed depending on your needs. High performance energy for every terrain. Now this battery is built in with EV grade LFP battery cells I was mentioning, and it's got a self-developed 120 amp hour BMS. And a really good thing about this, not only can it output at such a high wattage, it can output at 600 amps for 1 second. So that means if you're on a little hill or something, you need a little bit of power for just a moment, you got it. It powers motors up to 4,000 watts. That's something to keep an eye on because even though this can run at over 6,000 watts continuous, that's more for off-grid systems and inverters. When you hook this up to a golf cart, it's gonna give you 4,000 watts of strong, stable output, which sounds about right. So you got that 600 amp hour, 1 second peak discharge current. That's what I was talking about. It's gonna get you up that hill, gonna get you over that bump, whatever you got. It's gonna give you that little bit of extra power when you need it. LiTime has the RS485 communication port on this. Easily check the state of charge, voltage, current, and power at a quick glance, or get into more details by jumping through the menus. This supports fast charging, 0 to 100% in 3.4 hours. Lightweight and safe and effortlessly to use this battery. I gotta say, I really love it. I love that it has the RS485 ports, easy on and off button, and yes, it is superior to lead acid in every way, shape, and form. I do not know why people are even buying lead acid batteries for battery storage, unless for some reason they can't fit this battery. There's really no excuse. Look at this. This battery weighs 56 pounds. The other battery weighs a lot. You can recharge this battery many times. Older battery styles you can't charge many times. This can discharge at higher rates, meaning you get more power, usually about double of the traditional AGM battery setups. And this has self-developed BMS keeping this battery safe. Old AGM setups don't even have BMS. There is no daily maintenance on this thing, and you have to deal with maintenance with them older setups. And this self-discharge rate while it's in storage and not being reused is very low compared to the older setups. I think that this battery style is superior in general for consumers that we can get our hands on right now. And these are not just built for your golf cart. You can use this for all kinds of different vehicles, as well as different applications like solar power systems, marine systems, or home energy storage. I wanted to highlight these because every single one of them has a huge discount going on. You can use my promo code AdventureTech to get an additional discount on top of that. Use the links in the comments and description to get over to this page and get a good deal and help support my channel at the same time, which I always appreciate. You can subscribe to my channel though for free by clicking the subscribe button. Most important, click that bell icon. You can be one of the first people to get over and get these deals.